So, number two, sex as a tool for security. Some women use sex as a form of currency for security. If a man provides a home, pays the bills, and ensures stability, intimacy becomes an unspoken exchange.
I mean, that's natural. I can't fault the women for that. The truth of the matter is, women expect provision and protection, leadership, all the list that they have, and men expect sex or intimacy or companionship, whatever you want to say. Because definitely men expect way less than women expect, right? But the issue comes when during relationship, when we even talk about sexless marriages, at some point, the woman will stop giving the man the intimacy, but the man is still expected to continue providing and protecting. Like the man cannot have an off day. Like if the bills come, if the power is cut off, the for water is cut off, the rent is due, the man cannot say, I don't feel like it. But the woman can say, I don't feel like the intimacy. So that's where the whole relationship dynamics become so tough, because we cannot run away from the fact that it's an exchange. It's unspoken. Like she said, you may not sit down and write down a contract. Hey, I expect you to pay the bills, pay the rent, pay school tuition for the kids. And the woman says, I expect intimacy every night. But it's unspoken. Both human beings have expectations. They may say it or they may not. Most times they don't.
If she feels safe, she engages. If she doesn't, she withdraws. But here's the problem. When sex is a trade, real intimacy disappears. If a wife only connects when the need or when she needs something, is she truly in marriage or just using her marriage?
Now, some women are going to come in right here at this point and say, but marriage is not just about sex, or I'm not a robot, or I'm not a sex robot, right? But if a man says, I will provide and protect and pay bills and buy food when I feel like it, they're going to have something to say for sure. So it's just the double standards. Women know men love intimacy, right? And men know women love provision. But because for the most part, right, once a man commits, especially with marriage, he can't just change his mind and walk away, which women can do, but men know they have to lose so much if they just end the marriage.
Let's flip the script.
Yeah.
Imagine if a husband only gives his wife attention when he wants sex. How would that feel?
Bad.
I know this happened, that some men do that.
Yep.
But their what in marriage is reduced to what they provide. This is why many good husbands feel unloved, unseen, and emotionally abandoned.
And many good husbands are in sexless marriages, if we're going to be honest. And they're so good that they usually don't talk about it. The only reason we know men are in sexless marriages is because there are surveys that are carried out among married couples where people can just answer anonymously. So we won't know that, hey, Mr. So and so, Mr. and Mrs. So and so answered this survey. No, they just answer, are you married? Yes. How often do you have sex? Once in 3 weeks, once in 3 months. That's how we know.
Number 3, sex is seen as a tool for comfort. Let's be honest once again. Every woman wants comfort, a stable home, and emotional security, a stress-free life. These are one of the things women want, but comfort requires effort from both persons, from both partners. A good man deserves to come home to a happy wife, and a happy wife deserves to have a husband who shows up fully in the marriage. But If a wife only engages in intimacy when she feels completely comfortable, what happens when life gets hard? What happens? What if finances take a hit? What if stress builds up? What if there is conflict or there are conflicts in one way or another? Definitely conflicts will come up. So what happens then? If comfort is the only motivation for intimacy, the moment things get tough, the marriage suffers.
And I think, if we're gonna be honest, guys, I think most people, myself included, we love comfort. We don't like change. We don't like to do anything that requires us to put effort. And unfortunately, relationships, marriages, dealing with other people, whether at work or not, even friendships, they require effort, they require work. But most people don't want to do that. As soon as the honeymoon phase is finished, they kick back. They're like, I got you, you got me, you provide this and this. They don't want to put in the extra work that requires to keep that relationship fire burning and the intimacy going. So I think it's just a human nature thing. And also another unfortunate thing is because so many of us have grown up in either divorced or single parent households, no one has taught us what it takes to be successfully married, how to talk about and deal with and solve conflicts in marriages. So what most people do, divorce. I don't feel happy. They don't talk about it, they just leave. Whether it's if it's a good reason or not. We don't have conflict resolving skills. We don't want to put effort. We just expect everyone to give us everything on a silver plate. So that's why relationships are going to keep failing.